So,
Right.
let's make a roll.
Would this be a command roll to get them to disperse?
Let me see. What are the other skills?
I can aid in this one.
Also sway.
Yeah.
sway.
I was thinking I could sway because I am swaying them with logic.
Well, either that or
logic.
you're still disguised as a blue coat, right? So you have like a position of authority.
Yeah, true.
Well, yeah, I am disguised as a blue coat, so I
command would kind of make sense.
Yeah, so if I get command, do I get an extra dice?
I'm certainly aiding.
Yeah, so you would get 1 dice for aiding.
I think only one person can aid at a time, because otherwise you're leading a team action. Which we
Yeah.
could do, actually. We could try doing this as a team action. And I have a move, actually, that means I won't take stress if I lead a team action.
How do team actions work?
Everyone rolls, and I take stress.
Oh.
But 2 times per
Wouldn't
score,
it
you can assist a teammate without paying... Oh, it's assist a teammate without paying stress.
Hold on. Everyone in the crashed vessel, let's roll resolve resistance.
Resolve resistance.
Yeah.
For me?
It's mental strain.
How do you do that?
You click on the dice next to resolve.
Oh, okay. I have a... how do I... am I supposed to have a 0 out of 6 in this?
Yeah,
yes.
you are.
All right, cool.
That's XP, I believe.
Oh, okay. E.
Nice, good job. Okay, so Dr. Death takes 3 stress, and Dare takes no stress.
Actually... Oh, no, never mind.
So...
Where do you
if we do a team action, it would be me leading it, right?
Yeah, so I wouldn't be able to do it. And I would be able to in this case.
Everyone... So here's how a team action works. The person leading it just takes the results of the failures. Everyone else can roll to command.
Oh, you take 1 stress for everyone who did fail.
Yeah.
The 1, I believe. Or is it 1 or 2?
All right. So, do we want to do this command as a group action to just get everybody, like, to manage everything? I think that would work. Yeah.
Yeah, because that way.
All right. So we all roll command, all 4 of us then.
Anyone participating in it.
Is Sherman participating? Swede?
Sherman just looks up. Oh, goody! Look, morons. Actually, sure, but actually, I don't have anything in command. But
you don't have to participate.
Sherman's like, nah, you can handle it.
Yeah,
I was going to push myself though.
I'm at the back of the boat, like, yelling at people yelling at some people to run this way. I still want there to be enough room for the barrels, damn it.
Alright, so we're all...
over human lives.
Okay, so let's... if Dr. Death is rolling command, then... Okay, I guess... Alright, let's do it. We'll all roll command now.
Okay, so risky.
Position... Risky or desperate?
This is getting desperate.
Gotcha.
Don't we all mark XP for this action?
Yeah, I think so.
Effect standard?
Yeah.
And extra? No extra? Alright.
Well, if I'm pushing myself, it's an extra dice.
Yeah. Ooh, hey.
We have our contact assisting in this, don't we?
You don't get extra dice for contact helping. But, hey, Dr. Death, I'll give you a devil's bargain.
Nice.
You ensure the death of one of these passengers, and you can have another dice.
We have a success already. We have a success already.
Oh.
Just saying.
It's tempting. Not even for in general, it's a tempting idea, but I am not going to...
Yeah,
just that's too hard to... Because what happens, in for rules, if I accept this, but so that we're rolling the dice now.
The devil's bargain, so someone will die.
Right. But that's my thing. What if I fail to ensure someone's dead after this? What happens?
No, it's just someone will die because of your action.
I see.
You already have a success, Eric.
No, I guess I won't. So just the extra +1 push for myself. That's what, 2 stress?
You don't even have to do that. I mean, you already we already have a success.
All right. Jeez.
All right.
So, Johnny, you take 2 stress from 2 failures.
Gotcha.
And so the passengers don't seem to be listening to either of you, but they are listening to Roth. So the gondoliers, everyone gets organized, gets sorted. Everything has been saved. The one gondolier who was supposed to be steering is like, "Whoa, hey, sorry, I wasn't." And the other gondolier starts chewing him out, like, "Yeah, you weren't. We're gonna have to talk about this."
Where do we mark XP?
It depends.
With resolve, you mark it in the 0 out of 6 next to the name.
I like to imagine that like I stole like specific documents for like an actual Bluecoat, and like that person is just gonna take a lot of flack after tonight, and he won't know why. Pretty good.
Right. So that 0 out of 6, that's where you keep track of XP.
Gotcha.
Okay, I see.
And that's because you rolled a command, which is resolve, I believe. You get 1 resolve XP.
Gotcha.
I see.
Okay. So yeah, the gondola sinks, but everyone has been organized. So on gondola 2, we have 3 more passengers, and gondola 1 has 2 more passengers.
Well,
I'm back. Actually,
Okay,
what
so-
you were saying, Neil, I've got like a cover identity, so I am drawn up as maybe a real Bluecoat
Yeah, sure.
commander.
So there's like 2 blue coats on gondola 2, 1 blue coat on gondola 1. And like I just said, there's extra people. There's 3 extra people on gondola 2 and 2 extra people on gondola 1.
all right. So Johnny turns to his new passengers and says, "All right, where are you folks headed?"
We're we were headed to the docks on 6 Towers.
Ah, well, as luck has it, that's where this supply needs to head as well. We'll be sure to drop you off. Sure to
The nod. Cool. So that's that.
Like, in character, Dr. Death's not savvy enough to realize, like, you shouldn't say that, but wow.
Oh man, these random citizens know that, like,
Anyone can be a witness!
Damn, oh no. Some nondescript barrels, to their knowledge, are headed to 6 Towers. How tragic, Eric.
Anyone can be a witness.
Hey, either they won't remember it or they'll come back to us as customers and they ain't gonna say shit in that situation.
Yeah, fucking calm down, son.
This ain't gonna be like some Walter White, "Oh, we saw the red sticky stuff."
So
Red meth.
So Roth, on your vessel, the lamp seems to be acting up again, and he's again like smacking at it. Like, come on. But so he hits it like 1 more time, and then it functions as expected.
Okay, can I roll study on this lamp?
You're on a different vessel.
Well, yeah, but we're close, aren't we?
Sure, yeah. Like you guys see it like flickering.
Yeah, just controlled standard effect.
Not controlled. Yeah, controlled.
Okay.
I was gonna say, do any of
You're
us
in no
have a
danger.
tune?
Yes.
Yeah, because I'm blaming ghosts.
Rolls have not been going well.
Wow.
Ghost.
I don't know why. I'm just assuming some ghosts are going at this.
Yeah, so you don't notice anything. Nah, I'm not gonna have you do any stress for that. Not gonna push yourself. Okay. Great. So you guys start making it to where you would typically take a left into the smaller canal here. You're gonna go straight to drop the people off here, right?
May as well get them off the boat.
Sounds like a liability. We should just throw them off the boats.
Not this early on.
Throw them off the boat.
Hey, I mean, we almost were considering, smuggling people. This is basically the same thing.
Well, when I said smuggling people, I meant opening up our own gondola operation and smuggling people from place they want to go to place they want to go.
Wouldn't that be from place they don't want to be to place they do want to be?
I think they want to be in both places. They're having a night out on the town.
That's not smuggling. That's a fucking taxi operation.
off
You
the
saying
books,
that taxis aren't smuggling?
Yes.
Yeah, an illegal underground taxi service.
Okay, so
The only reason it's illegal
we're
is
gonna
'cause you're not
drop them
paying the
off.
gondola tax.
Yeah, we're gonna drop them off.
Okay. So, yeah, they roll up. Roll up. You surf up. You drop them off at the docks. They depart. The extra gondola guys also depart, and they're saying, "Yeah, we'll make sure we file the report." And he points to the distracted driver and says, "You're in trouble." And then they walk off. So, you guys can either turn around or keep going.
Either way, we'll get there. Do you want to take the smaller? Do you want to stay on the open for a bit or go into the canals?
It seems difficult to turn a gondola around.
Considering this guy had
we're
trouble
going
straight.
here to the red dot, right?
Yeah.
And
I mean,
we are...
we might as well just keep going and take this turn in here. There's not really much. I mean, what's on this? What's in this part of the canal that isn't in the smaller canal?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, this one actually has like ships and vessels.
And we have a distracted guy here.
Yeah, and he might just decide to end it all and crash us into a barge.
But, like, at the same time, we'd also be going through a narrower passage.
Which seems like...
Turned around. And also, he'd have to turn around.
Yeah, and he's had enough trouble in a straight, so...
If we continue going on, there's, like, just less stuff around. I feel there's going to be less traffic, there's going to be fewer, like, watchful eyes.
Let's just keep going this way.
Yeah.
Okay, so you keep going. You make it towards the second bridge, and it looks like there's a vessel parked, like, horizontally under the bridge. Seems to be blocking off the path.
Wait, this bridge?
Fucking road hog!
It seems to have anchored, like, horizontally.
Ah!
Are there people on the boat?
Yeah, there are. Yes.
Okay.
Someone has his like leg up, and he's staring at both of the gondolas.
I asked the driver to pull over for lack of.
I mean, can we get past? Like, we're in little gondolas.
So like, as he's the one you're on, he just keeps going straight towards the vessel, and you notice like the lantern starts flickering again, and he's like trying to stop it.
Be mindful. There's someone. Are we actually on a collision course for this at the moment?
It doesn't look like it.
Okay, so we'd just pass by if we kept going.
Oh no! Like, yeah, if he were to continue just going straight, he would hit it.
I
tell my driver to stop.
Yeah, same here. I'm like, hey, someone blocking the path ahead.
Can we go around?
Neither of them listen to you.
What? It's a fucking ship in the way, and like they're like gonna be bitches about this.
Yeah,
I mean, they start slowing down, but they're not listening to you or like turn around or go around it.
I just kind of like walk in front of him and say, "Excuse me."
He says, "Look, it's just a Bluecoat vessel, okay? We got to go through a brief inspectorgation, and then we'll be on our way."
Fair enough.
So yeah,
Yeah, I wasn't telling him to turn around. I was just telling him to like, not hit it.
so he flags the vessel. They drop some kind of gangplank onto the gondolas, and you guys could just walk from gondola to gondola up onto the vessel. And they say, "Hey, you down there, let's bring up your people and your goods. It's a routine canal inspection."
Ooh.
I suppose.
So,
better.
yeah, the
I say we
gondola,
shoot them.
the 4 gondola workers are the first 4 to just like immediately stand up and immediately go up on the vessel. And they seem to be having a conversation with the Bluecoats.
Yeah, having a conversation. Okay.
Yeah.
Let them handle it.
Dr. Death whispers to Roth, maybe we could distract them by getting them to arrest the gondolier who drove us into oncoming traffic.
It's not a terrible idea, but not tonight.
Yeah, so what do you guys do?
Well, he said to come up and things, so I suppose we're going to have to talk our way through this.
Yep.
Oh, we can shoot away.
Let's talk.
Shoot.
I do have smoke bombs.
Let's shoot
I
our
haven't
mouth
shot-
words that there is.
I haven't shot anything today, young man.
Well, I'm going to go and shoot the shit with the city guard.
I'll find some fucking seagulls.
Alright, yeah, so you walk up there. The gondoliers appear to be standing behind the Bluecoats. And he says, "What? Him? He's one of the Bluecoats. What are you reporting a crime for?" And the gondolier starts like visibly sweating. He says, "Well, I mean, there's something in those." It's like, yeah, the containers. That's what you said.
I kind of walk over and I say, "What's the problem here?"
He's like, "Look, buddy, these gondoliers, they hit the signal. They think you're carrying something you shouldn't be. Now, look, I know you're Bluecoat, but for safety's sake, can I see your papers?"
But of course.
Yeah, we both have documents, so
Yeah, I have documents and
both have
I have an item that is considered fine documents.
Fine documents.
Well,
nice.
fine cover identity. So
Okay.
not quite the
what's
same.
that item
but-
do for you?
Do. Paperwork, planted stories and rumors, and false relationships sufficient to pass as a different person. So I'm passing as a Bluecoat officer right now.
Yeah.
So I might just pull rank on these fucks.
Actually, that's probably not a bad idea. But let me go look at the roll.
See, we need to just like again. We need this guy. We need to like pass him off as criminal scum. I think maybe he's on drugs. He's been acting a little high. If you catch my drift.
You keep
Well,
smacking at
no.
a perfectly fine lantern like it's going out.
So, what do you want to roll?
It'd be consort or sway, wouldn't it? Because we're trying to convince them, persuade them.
Or
Yeah,
it
so
could be
probably-
command if you're pulling rank.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you're pulling rank, you would do command.
Okie dokie. Let me just look at what I'm working with here. Oh, my command's 2. Yeah, I'll go with command and pull rank.
Okay. Since you're done that, let's make this a desperate roll.
Okay. Effect.
Because you have the fine documents, let's make it great.
Okay. And I'm not going to push myself. Actually, no,
Now,
I am. This is a desperate situation.
If you want to get assistance from your person, the actual legit Bluecoat guy, they take 1 stress, but it's a relationship, so you will get a -1 to your relationship with them if you want his assistance.
I won't take that right now.
Okay, but you can get assistance from Dare.
Oh, that's true. I don't have fine documents. I have just regular ass documents.
But that's fine. You would get 1 stress, and he would get a +1 dice.
I do it. I help out.
1 dice. Let's do this.
Let's see here. Okay, you can sure.
You did that extra dice.
Yeah. All right.
So here you go. I'll give you another dice if you anger the gondoliers.
Hell yeah! Fuck them. Let's do that for funsies. Yeah. Well,
imply they're on drugs.
I do imply they're on drugs.
No. You imply that like they're just doing this to cover for their fuck up, where they crashed into the.
Oh, true.
Yeah,
that's good as well. As like, hey, they reported this too as a smoke screen. I say as I look at them.
Okay, let's see here.
Is this checkpoint necessary?
So let's see. You got a 5 on a desperate roll. You do it, but there's a consequence. Oh, okay. The Bluecoats. Oh, this is perfect. Okay, the Bluecoats say, "Okay, yeah, sorry, sir. Everything looks in order. We're sorry we did this, but one of the gondoliers says that's bullshit and like pulls a knife and stabs you."
Damn. Proving our point. They can't be trusted.
I guess
I want to fuck him up so bad, but we're in front of Bluecoats.
No, don't. No, okay. By the 9 divines. Assault.
I'm going to resist. I guess with prowess in this case.
I think there is a specific resist for harm.
I thought that was prowess.
I think
using
it might
physical
be.
resistance. I'm like,
oh yeah.
I'm trying to like block his. I'm taking stress instead of a wound.
Yeah, so this is going to be a moderate 2 wound, deep cut, but you can roll to resist.
Also, should I put another XP in resolve?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so let's roll me some prowess. 2 stress, not bad.
So, okay, yeah. You could have taken a harm 2, but instead you take stress. And you take 4 stress.
So what kind of happens is, like, I see it coming last second and, like, grab him by the arm and hold the knife back. And I'm visibly, like, caught off guard by this.
Yeah.
And I'm just, like, looking at everyone around me, like the 2 Bluecoats who just watched him pull a knife and try to stab me.
So instead of taking level 2 harm, you take a level 1 harm. That's just cut, light cut right shoulder.
Oh no, it should have been cut in his hand. He grabs the knife blade.
Oh yeah, there you go. Light cut in hand.
Light cut hand.
So we did just lose our gondoliers. I guess Sherman and fucking Dr. Death are gonna have to start rowing.
It reminds me when I had to row.
If I can.
Back in the day.
Maybe if I were to invent some sort of automated rowing machine.
That's just nonsense.
Okay, so what's your guys' response to this?
Well, I mean, there's several Bluecoats around us.
Arrest this man!
Yeah, I yell at them, arrest him, grab him.
Yeah, they immediately go into action. They take his arm, pin it behind his back, kick out his knee, put him on the ground, and they start carrying him off. One of the other Bluecoats is like, "Oh, sorry, sir. Here, we can give you a lift."
This plan has gotten even riskier now as we're now moving drugs on a Bluecoat
With people
boat.
who are completely unaware that we're swindling them.
So, this vessel can't get to your actual destination. So they could just take you back to the docks.
Can I have a flashback?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I want a flashback where I had, kind of thought, okay, there may be times where, we're going to have to do some supply soon. And I want to have, someone, an actual, someone we can fall back on, like someone stationed by the Six Towers docks who will accept our supply under the guise of it being an official thing.
All right, cool. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. And so he'll go, oh, okay, this is for me, and he'll sign off on everything, and then we can just take it to our place.
Yeah, that sounds good. Let me go find the flashback rules, but I really like that.
Preferably with...
In fact, maybe we can make it, who was it? The guy who set us up, our workshop.
The Lord. Probably wouldn't be him personally, probably.
Yeah, I feel like
an assistant of his. Or we can just come up with someone new.
Let's see here. You want somebody prepared to pick you up and drive the goods to the place?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see here.
I'll sign for this package.
Yeah. I'm going to say this is a complex action or unlikely opportunity. So you can take one stress,
all right,
and you can have a sway to convince somebody to do it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Can I assist with, depending on, my background is I don't know who we're getting, but, my background is academia. I probably would have, the most contacts who, would viably, I don't know, hell, I even have my corpse dealer could
sign off on volatile materials.
we can do that, yeah.
Right.
So you'll take one stress for the assist.
Okay.
It's this new embalming fluid.
Okay, cool. So I guess we're going, with one of his academic friends.
With our cover story, I'm supposed to be the scientist whose chemicals these are.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right.
Yeah.
And all right, so I
let's see
roll.
here. This is a action roll. So yeah, that's your goal. You've got the action rating, which is sway. The position will be controlled.
All right.
No, let's make this risky.
All right.
It's risky. The effect is standard.
Gotcha. And I get an extra dice for an assist.
Oh, hey, Devil's Bargain. They want one of your barrels for their own studies. If you give them a barrel, you can take a +1.
That's fine, yeah, because she gave us an extra barrel on the house, so that's
nice.
that's extra 2 dice. I'll push myself for 3 extra dice.
All the extra dice.
Let's do this. So that's 2 stress, right? For pushing myself?
Yeah, an extra 2 stress from pushing yourself.
Yes, I'll take 3 stress from this. Gotcha. Submit. I got 3 5s.
3 5s.
We have critical mediocrity.
Critical mediocrity.
There
you go. Okay. Yeah, they agree to do it. So yeah, the people, the Bluecoats, drive you back to the docks. They help you get everything unloaded. They apologize for the inconsiderate gondoliers. And they assist you in meeting your contacts, in which you start loading everything up.
Nice.
Dr. Death sort of cackles scientifically. Yes, we will perform great science with these chemicals.
What kind of science?
Like an unscientific person such as yourself could ever understand science.
It's a good thing I remembered flashbacks. I forgot about those.
Yeah.
Those are the coolest things about fucking like heists. Honestly, you can just do that.
It helps you cover the details.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's perfect. And like I said, that's like an excellent use of a flashback.
Nice.
So yeah, let's wait for Snake to get back for this one.
I'm back.
Perfect.
All right.
So yeah, you get everything loaded up in the carts, and you ride your way onto towards your apartment. However, on the path, one of your associates is kind of getting a better look at the barrel and says, we want a second one.
So we need some. What is this? Sway consort. One of those.
Yeah, we need to talk him into hey, not right now.
Yeah. Yeah, we're talking him into saying, hey, that wasn't the deal.
Or at the very least, sell it for a price.
Okay, who wants to roll that? I guess that would be Roth.
Yeah, I'll take this one. Would this be
It's a risky standard.
Consort risky standard. Okie dokie.
Consort. Where is it?
Fuck.
Another 4.
Well, we want to keep it for ourselves. I guess. No, I might want to buy it then.
I try and talk him and say, hey, we have secured these barrels. There'll be more in the future. As for now, you can take the one. Let's not change the deal.
He says, they actually stopped the cart, and they say,
Oh, damn it! Oh shit! I had a devil's bargain, but it's too late.
Yeah, so they stop the cart and say, look, we'll take these by force if we have to.
How many of them are there?
There's just
Yeah, he only wanted an extra one, right?
How many barrels are there? Total?
There was 6? Now there's 5 because you would have given one to them.
Was there 6? So she gave us an extra one off the house, remember? So
7.
yeah, there were 7, and then we have 6, so we'd have 5 after this. And it's 5 whole barrels, like just surplus material. I mean, I think we could cut our losses and just let him have a second one.
But now it's the fact said, look, we'll take it by force, which has kind of annoyed me. It's like, because we outnumber them, and we're going to be selling this on street. We can't be pushing.
All right. So Johnny says, so you want this so badly, you're willing to risk a fight for it.
He starts visibly sweating, and there's this strange sheen to his eye. He says, yes, we need it.
All right, and then Johnny kind of thinks to himself, would you consider buying one? We can both walk away happy.
Roll it.
That'd be sway, I think.
It's a desperate sway.
All right. Desperate. Submit. Standard, and I won't just push myself on this. Hey!
Nice. He says, fair enough. We can do that. And he pulls out a coin.
All right, cool.
And you notice, as he hands the coin over, and the transaction has been completed, he stops sweating, but there's still a strange sheen to his eyes.
Can I study?
Sure.
The keys? Controlled or risky or?
You can do that controlled. You're acting
Standard?
in terms. Yeah.
A 4.
Not having much luck with study.
I've not been having much luck with rolls, period.
So let's see here. Let's give you...
It's a very unscientific night.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you start staring at him for a while. You notice he has these like strange tics. He tweaks his shoulder, like his head kind of twitches. Let's resist. Can you roll a resist with resolve? There's something odd about him. You don't know it yet, but you think you're on the trail.
3 so again.
Take 3 stress.
Jesus.
So like there's something weird going on with this guy. If you want to continue studying him, you can roll again.
No, that's right. But no, I guess I don't have any drugs on me that would be useful for this.
Okay. So yeah.
Wait, what's spark?
We might as well just like finish this supply thing, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys make it back to your apartment. They help unload everything. They have their 2 barrels, you have your 4 or your 5 now. You notice that like as you carry the last barrel in, one of the one that was like kind of tweaking out just like rips open the lid and starts like shoveling his hands in it and just like eating it, just like pouring it into his face and rubbing it all over.
Yeah.
And he starts like physically convulsing.
I stand and watch this quite fascinated by what we're peddling.
This reminds me when my Uncle Albert was dying.
Yeah, in his convulsions, he knocks it over and it just spills out onto the ground. This thick, red, almost brown liquid. And you notice like chunks start showing up, like these just like masses of objects.
I'm going to see. Can I roll a tune to see if I notice anything?
Sure. Wait.
Tunes for
What's a
ghosts.
tune?
It's like ghost survey.
Yeah. Like you know.
Oh yeah, sure.
Here in the ghost field. Yeah. So it's controlled, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Controlled. Standard. No extra dice.
A 5. Yeah, so there is definitely something spiritual. You get this like overwhelming sense of spiritual energy, not only coming from the barrel, like there's a little bit of spiritual energy coming from the barrel and the mess that it's made, but a lot of it coming from him. So much, in fact. Let's roll some stress.
Ooh, boy.
So with your resolve.
Alright. Resist resolve. Ooh.
Yeah, you take 4 stress.
2 stress.
Uh-oh.
No, he's
I'm
taking
at
2
stress
stress.
9 out of 9.
No, that's
2
4 stress. You rolled 2. That's when you do the stress results. The number shown is how much stress you take.
Look, I rolled 4 2s.
Oh.
Yeah,
and I take... so I went above my stress thing.
That's a trauma.
10 out of 9. Damn. I guess I'll take haunted.
They're just suddenly like bleeds from the nose.
Actually, no. Actually, so like, what do I? What can I look at the traumas? Like, what do we do here?
Yeah.
Where are the
interesting.
traumas?
I wasn't expecting anyone to get a trauma so quickly.
I had my stress wrong on that note, so I've got 6 stress instead of.
Look at this.
Here we go. Stress and trauma. So let's see. Trauma. When a PC marks their last stress box, they suffer a level of trauma. When you take trauma, circle one of your trauma conditions: cold, reckless, unstable, haunted, obsessed, paranoid, soft, vicious.
I think I go for. Yeah, I'll go for haunted.
Wait, is haunted like spooky ghosts haunted?
Yeah, you're often lost in reverie, reliving past horrors, seeing things.
So it could totally be spooky.
Yeah.
Well, I know. I was thinking more like there's like actual spirits like following someone around, like a haunted mansion.
All right.
Like,
So do I then like bowl over my stress to like still take an extra 1 stress, or do I have 0
Yep.
stress now?
It keeps going, so you get
It
1
rolls
stress.
over. All right. So I take haunted. All right. So yeah. Dare was like so yeah. You notice like they're like kind of focusing in on that, like reading things, and just suddenly Dare just kind of like falls on his back, just like, and like gets up, clutching his head.
Are you okay?
Like his hand is shaking, and says,
Dr. Death holds up a syringe of spark drug. Need a jump.
No,
I know what this lad needs.
we're pushing something intense.
This lad just needs a good slapping and a beer.
It's like whoever we sold that to, he's on another level.
So you do actually have 0 stress. That's my bad.
Oh, okay, cool.
And your vice has been satisfied.
Ooh, my vice.
Yeah, your vice has been satisfied. It's an interesting thing with trauma.
Interesting.
Because it assumes when you suffer it, you are immediately out of the conflict. And then you just randomly show up some other time. And you have 0 stress and your vice has been satisfied. But if you just want to like pass out here, your vice has not been satisfied, but you will have 0 stress.
So after like says, I don't know, whoever we just sold that to, he's on a and then he just kind of faints.
I pick him up and like take him inside, but I turn to Dr. Death and I turn to Sherman and say, we need to be very careful with this stuff. I'll help you move it inside and then we'll set up the workshop to run some experiments on it. It's actually kind of noting that we're safer because we can't attune to the ghost field around it. This drug is most dangerous to Johnny.
Okay. So, that's the heist. Now or the score. Let's go to downtime. So first off, we do a payoff. Successful operation generates both rep and coin. Crew earns 2 rep per score by default. So you get 2 rep. If you keep the operation completely quiet so no one knows about it, you earn 0 rep. Well, that didn't happen. So let's see here. Let's say you now have 6 coin worth of resources.
So I should put that as 6 coin.
Yeah, take 6 coin, and you also have a fine asset. Drugs. Or materials.
Where do I...
I marked a coin for myself when I made that sale on the barrel.
That's fine, yeah.
6 coin. Where do I put 6 coin on this sheet? There's only up to 4 coin, and then vault.
So...
don't we have to spend 2, like, immediately?
Or we just keep it, or we just split it amongst the party.
Yeah, that's...
Well, I have something to spend coin on in downtime, so...
Well, you can take it from the thing then, but... So we got 6 coins, so I guess that'd be 1 vault and 2 coin, then. No, it's
Mark a vault. I think we just can't hold more than 4 coin at the base, so you have to... So you have to distribute the remaining 2 coin amongst the party.
Alright, you can take coin then.
A shiny golden nickel.
Coin in this setting equates to actually like a bag of money.
Yeah, it does.
A shiny golden bag of money.
So let's do heat next. I think that was contained, so standard exposure. Nobody died. It didn't really happen on hostile turf. It happened in neutral territory. So just 2 heat for the gang.
Do we have to add the gondoliers to our faction relations now?
Yeah, you sure do. Give them a -1.
I never trusted those gondoliers anyways.
What's your actual title in the book?
The gondoliers.
Right.
Gondoliers.
They're a city institution, right?
Probably. Let me check.
I also need their tier and hold. I'm going to assume it's tier 4 strong.
Actually, they are labor and trade, tier 3 strong.
Yeah.
Labor and trade.
And it's Gondo it's Liers.
Gondoliers. -1. Tier 3. Tier 3 strong?
Yeah, tier 3 strong.
Nice.
Alright, let's talk about entanglement.
Oops.
Entanglements. So let's see. I generate an entanglement. Somebody roll a d6. Oh, roll a... Oh, you guys are not wanted. That's right. So roll 2 dice, actually. Roll 2d6.
Alright. This Snake, you're the leader.
Alright.
You're the boss.
Okay, so you get a 2. That's not bad. Okay, cool. Which means... gang trouble or the usual suspects. Interesting.
I like how Sherman just sat on his ass for that entire thing. I just realized he didn't do anything.
He was.
I mean, Dr. Death didn't do much.
Okay, Neil, it was simple because he was busy looking for fucking seagulls to shoot.
I mean, Dr. Death just spent most of the mission staring at things.
That's not true. He also, ranted very briefly a few times.
I mean, that was quote unquote the easy part. That was getting the supply. Now we got to turn it into Now we got to turn it into something.
And we already have a trauma.
Yeah. We have to manage our stress a bit more.
So let's see here. Sherman,
Yeah.
you need to volunteer a friend or vice purveyor. Okay, so here's what happens. The Bluecoats caught on.
Yeah.
Somebody figured out what was taken, and that's not good. So, Sherman, you need to volunteer a friend or vice purveyor as the person most likely to be taken.
Of us?
No, it could be a contact. It could be
what do we have? What are all our contacts?
It could be one of the vice purveyors.
Wait, and taken? How do you mean taken?
As in arrested.
Oh.
It's basically where the blame for that is going.
Well, the most likely would be, your Bluecoat contact, right, Snake?
Probably.
Yeah.
There's would the people who ended up getting the barrel our contact who checked us at the gate, would they be?
Sure, it's up to Sherman to who he wants to give up.
I wasn't sure if they were even an option.
We have,
Maybe I should take our fucking supplier. No, I'm not.
She was nice.
No. Hey, we'll take down that Bluecoat
Wait, are you sure you want to lose the Bluecoat? One of our best contacts?
We don't need the Bluecoat.
Wait, but hold on.
Not our inside man.
Our single inside man.
What? Okay.
You wanted to know what the other contacts were. I'm looking for them.
Yeah. Should we just write them down?
Bluecoat.
Hold on. I'm fucking. It's fucking. They're on 125. Okay.
Does it have to be a contact, Austin?
Doesn't have to be.
Or a vice purveyor.
Vice purveyor. Do we even have one?
Well, we all kind of have one narrative.
All of
the
us
people we
have
go to.
vice
It's the people we go to deal with stress.
Can I put
Engage in our advice. Wait. We have. Hold on.
Can I put the blame on the ID they stole?
Wait. Hold on. We have a. Just gotta go down. No, that's.
I mean, Eric's got a body smuggler. You've got a
gunsmith. I'm not taking down Christopher. He's too much. He's too good of a friend.
And we not there.
Also my vice purveyor. My vice purveyor is my fucking family, and then
all right. We have Roland Watt, a magistrate. LaRose, a Bluecoat. So we have 2 Bluecoat contacts. We have Lydra, a deal broker. Anya, a dilettante. Marlowe, a gang boss.
Can I take any of the guys that were with us on the gondola ride?
That would be
No,
Jared.
because they're not. No, they're not.
They're going for
associated
a
with your crew.
contact. Yeah.
Okay, it has to be okay.
It has to be associated with your crew.
My
But
vice
so-
purveyor is just a local tavern where I go into the back room to play poker.
My vice purveyor is us. You could get us arrested.
My vice purveyor is my 5-year-old son and elderly dad.
Please get them arrested. That would be hilarious.
I agree. But
That
they
would be,
sound like the
oh
best
my
feeling.
god.
That would be the worst possible option. The Bluecoat's
No.
come kicking in my door is like, well, was it you, Sonny?
How old is your son?
5-year-old son is arrested. That's great.
He'll go to prison where there's no beds.
Oh, that's the greatest irony. You stole a bed. You stole the beds from the prison. Like, not just for us, but mainly for your family. But then your family gets arrested and sent to prison, but there are no beds there because you stole them. It's like an O. Henry story.
Would you actually be okay, Snake? Like, just out of character, would you be okay with your son getting
Not
arrested?
this early on. Let's save
Okay.
them for a dramatic moment.
Okay, did we have 2 blue coats?
Yeah, we have a blue coat. We have a blue coat for the whole crew, and then Roth has his personal blue coat.
So here's the thing. The end result of this is not that bad. Either they can resist questioning, or you can pay the Bluecoats off with 1 coin.
Okay. I'll take down one of the blue coats and then fuck it. Should we leave them to be arrested and resist?
No.
Should we
Or-
pay them off?
You can just pay them off.
Yeah. I'll take down one of the blue coats and I'll pay them with one of my coin.
So I
Actually, my
guess.
only coin.
So I guess we choose LaRose, a blue coat.
Yeah.
I guess.
So instead of LaRose actually getting picked up, the Bluecoats come around, they're knocking on your door, they're like, "Hey, have you heard?" And you're like, "No," and you hand them a coin, the equivalent of a coin, which is like a sack of money.
Okay, so I'm just gonna have to take that away from me
Yes.
then, or
Yeah.
Who's your other one? Who's not your son? Is it your?
Elderly dad.
Oh,
how
man.
old is your
Okay.
elderly dad?
He's in his
I
mid-70s.
wonder
Oh,
if
that
we
would have
could-
been hilarious, though, if you. for you to
And
just
they don't
add-
know I'm running a drug operation. They think that I'm an ink raker who writes under an assumed
an
name.
old person like Sherman. Sherman wants to meet this man.
He spends most of his time out getting drunk in the in Char Hollow.
Oh, that reminds me of my Uncle Harry.
All right. So, congratulations, you've got your source. Who wants to open up a barrel and figure out what the fuck's in it?
Well,
I do.
we got our downtime stuff as well, so we can resist, so we can
Yeah.
lower our stress and such.
Okay, so yeah, you open up one of the barrels. You're just kind of sifting through it, I assume, because you find most of it's just straight up blood, but floating in and around the blood are just miscellaneous organs. Like you find a heart, you find like half a liver, you find like a lung. And some of these are actually like malformed. So like this kind of looks like a heart, maybe.
Hmm.
You basically have a barrel full of viscera.
Nice.
And we're going to sell it for both. Maybe.
Well, have fun with how you can have fun with your little druggies. I'm going up in the tower and shooting.
So yeah, so
Pick
let's
up your
do
shell casings
downtime.
afterwards.
You don't. I'll do whatever I want.
Not anger. The
Yeah,
neighbors.
so let's do downtime. So do you guys have your options up? Because you can acquire an asset, work on a long-term project, recover, reduce heat, train, or indulge your vice. And I should say,
Where is that on what page? Whatever.
I mean, like, we need to, turn this viscera into a viable product.
I mean, that's Dr. Death's job.
Yeah.
That's his domain.
Otherwise, what the fuck are we having him around?
Well,
Otherwise?
actually, okay, so I know what I want to do.
okay,
I've got two things. First, I'm going to indulge my vice, and then I'm going to acquire an asset.
nice, okay.
So
let's see, indulging your vice. So you say how you do it, and you need to say which purveyor of vice you're using.
well, family, one thing. It's kind of weird, actually. I go home and I read my son a bedtime story in my low, grumbly voice.
Daddy, did you go do work today?
Yes, I covered the party of a noble house today. It'll be in the papers tomorrow.
Daddy, when will you get a cool job?
Shut up, son.
So,
I'm gonna water white this as much as I can.
so depending on your roll, your worst quality.
Veggie bacon.
Roll my worst quality.
Yeah, your worst attribute rating. So, like insight, prowess, or resolve. Roll whichever is the worst.
I guess that'd be prowess. So just roll the prowess.
Yeah. You remove 4 stress.
Oh, is that how it works?
Yeah,
Full
you
stress.
clear stress equal to the highest die, which is 4.
Okay. That's not bad. Not bad. Now I'm back down to 2 stress. I'm going to go back and count this afterwards because I think I did it wrong. And
And the other thing you wanted to acquire an asset?
Yeah, my idea for that is I want to basically, I don't know if this would be under acquire asset or if it would be a long-term thing, because it's gained like a service or a thing, and I want to basically get a team of assistants for Dr. Death. I want to go around.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, basically ask if there's any, like, get a team that Dr. Death can command around.
Yeah, that sounds good.
So, let me see. Do I have to do... An asset may also be required for standby in the future. Temporary use constitutes a significant period of usage that makes sense for the asset.
So, like, they could
Oh,
help
roll
with
tier.
one long-term project.
Okay. In this case, so to acquire the asset, roll the crew's tier. Using the crew's tier as the base. 1 to 3, tier 1, 4 to 5. Okay, right. So the best I can get is a group of real, like, tier 3 scientists if I get a critical. Oh,
Well,
actually,
you
I
guys
could
are
spend 2
tier
coins.
0.
So I just roll, like, 2 dice, take lowest or something.
Yeah.
Can I push myself, or...
No.
If you acquire the same, you get 1 dice. Okay, alchemical. Okay, we're not doing anything like that. So, roll 2 dice, take lowest. And I can spend coins. I can spend 2 coins to increase the potency afterwards.
Yes. You got a 2. So that's
Fuck all.
tier -1.
What the fuck is a tier -1 scientist?
So
You can find some like homeless drunks who are you? I'm looking for a scientist. Yeah, I'm a scientist, and they just like come in and wreck up the place.
Okay, so
you can spend a coin. You can spend a coin to either what is it? Reroll or just get a tier 0, guys.
No, Snake, I like these guys. You should get.
Let's just get a tier. I'm just gonna spend 1 coin and get a tier 0 for now.
Oh man, Snake.
Sorry to be boring, but no. In this alternate universe, like Dr. Death, you're just waiting in the lab, and I walk in and I'm like, well, this is Jerry from down the street. This is my son Abdul, and here's a crow I found and put in a cage. We have 3 coin now.
Excellent. They will make fantastic raw material.
So you have tier 0 workers. So make sure you mark that as an asset. They will stick around for 1 long-term project.
Oh, yeah, wow. You just walk into the manor one day and I'm showing these 3 randos who are each dressed in leather aprons around the lab, and you can tell looking at them that they kind of recognize like a flask and alchemical components, but the best they're going to be able to do is like fetch drinks and, carry things for you. They might speed up work, but they're not going to contribute to it.
Okay, so that is Roth's. Who next?
I'll go with me. All right.
Sure, Dare.
Dare wakes up, in his bed. I'm assuming. I guess Roth probably carried him there after he fainted.
I'd carried you inside the manor.
Right, and he's just kind of been ruminating on what he saw, and he's decided he's gonna embark on a long-term project because he's been curious about something for quite a while. And this long-term project, Austin, is he wants to court a contact, and that contact is within the Path of Echoes.
Path of Echoes?
They're a faction.
Thing?
Yeah, they're the faction. They're tier 3 faction. They're a mystery cult that borders on open rebellion against spirit laws. They revere the ancients and seek to gain knowledge from the past, including consorting with ghosts.
Yeah, I like that.
Would they be okay with us exploiting ghosts for money, though?
I mean, they want to consort with ghosts, and what better way to consort with... What's a better icebreaker than sharing the same drugs?
I suppose I can't argue with that logic.
So, create a tier 6 or a 6-segment clock.
Gotcha.
We'll say once you fill the 6, you made a contact at a +1 contact.
Gotcha. So a 6-segment clock, and there we go. And this is add a +1 contact for the Path of Echoes.
Yeah. In the meantime, to start on it, just roll. I think it's just a d6.
Let me go to it. Downtime activities, long-term project.
Oh, it's one of your actions.
Yeah. So when you work on a long-term project, mark segments on the clock according to your result. You just roll one of my actions. Is what I have to do. And 1 to 3 is 1 segment. 4 to 5 is. Or there we go. A long-term. All right. So I guess I'll roll. Let's see. I have to roll an action. So.
It'll be like sway or something. Whichever one's your highest.
Yeah, sway. Actually, I mean, yeah, probably sway because they're a mysterious cult.
Sure.
So I'm trying to convince people to tell me what they know and all that. So let's just see how much headway I make. We'll go with sway, and this is just controlled standard. No extra dice. Okay.
Yep.
5. Right. That means I clear
2 segments.
Yes. I clear 2 segments.
Nice.
Actually, I can spend a coin to upgrade that to 3 segments, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that because I have a spare coin on me. Yeah, I clear 3 segments.
You're halfway there. You're halfway to getting inside.
And I have 2 downtime actions, don't I?
Yep.
Everyone does. And you can spend coin for extra.
Yeah. I can just do it again. I'll just work on it again.
So, I just want to make sure you guys are aware. The other thing you can do, though, is train, which is like free XP.
Yeah.
But, no, I'm really invested in finding these guys, so I'm going to roll sway again.
I think these sheets have forgotten some things we entered, because I put in the XP game.
Nice!
The 6.
Yeah, I cleared all 3.
Sure did. So that's 3 and 3. Okay, so you roll up on a abandoned church where you've heard that these guys are staying. There's nobody at the front door.
Have I heard anything about how to contact them?
You heard that they might be doing like an attunement ritual inside this building.
Yeah, I let myself in.
The door's locked. You jiggle the handle; it doesn't open.
Well, I guess I'd better attune. Wait, what?
But as you're like jiggling the handle, there's like a little slide on the door. You know, like the churches got the enormous doors. They have the little slide, and you see a pair of eyes stare back out at you. They say, "Yes."
It's like, all right. Johnny says, "I've heard the people inside this building like to consort with ghosts and like to consort with spirits. I believe we'd be of great use to each other."
The thing snaps shut. There's a series of like clicking and snapping, and then like a slow creak as the door opens.
All right. Johnny steps in.
Yeah. And the door just shuts behind you. There's nobody actually there to close it, and there was nobody there to actually open it.
Ooh. I make my way forward.
Yeah, there is somebody like sitting amongst the pews in this church.
I roll a tune. Just see what I can see.
Sure.
Alright, controlled, right?
Here, I'll just because of this, I'll just give it to you because you're not in any kind of situations.
Yeah.
As you kind of open your mind, you see that the pews are actually full. That people are just sitting all over the place. There's not an empty seat in the house.
Well, I make my way to the man who is physically there, and I like just like to show him that I can see these things. Like I am like making an effort to like move around the spirits or the people who are there spiritually.
Yeah. He looks up at you. He has milky white eyes with no pupils, so he's blind. And he says, "Hello, friends."
All right, Johnny extends a hand and says, "Greetings. I've heard much about you."
Actually, let's just cut it there. And there's your contact.
Very good. You got a name?
Let's call him Bartholomew.
All right, Bartholomew. Should we add him to crew contacts or to my contacts?
Your contacts.
Sure. All right, Bartholomew, and I guess we'll just say Path of Echoes cultist.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Very good. All right. Well, that's my downtime.
Okay. So for my downtime, thing it with like I don't know if like we want to like turn this stuff because we could probably make a decent profit just from selling it as is. From what we've seen so far, we don't really know.
We could make it better, more.
Well, but even so, that's the thing. I would have to invent something there. That would have to be a long-term project.
I mean,
like that would have to be an 8-tick clock just to figure out how to, what it's going to make. That's not even making it. That's just figuring out what I'm going to turn it into. But if I level up and take a new move, I would actually have a special alchemical formula known. So it would probably be wiser just to go for that.
Trade.
Yeah, but in the meantime, I have an invention to make that I already have the blueprints for because of Artificer. No, it's basically a spray gun. I want to invent a spray gun for built into my gauntlets. I have my bandolier of alchemicals. I have syringes and blow darts, but Dr. Death isn't satisfied with that. He wants to just gas someone in the face with his alchemicals. He just wants a spritzer bottle, squirt, squirt. So, need what's the quality level on that?
What do you mean?
Okay, so for the GM asks what type of creation is it and what does it do? So, just said.
Yeah, I got that.
Can you
let's
guys
see.
hear me?
What player asks, what's with the magnitude of the effects the item produces as a